Hi, my name is Emmanuel, and 30 days back, I did start my journey in machine learning with no degree, no course, no course, just my laptop and my eager to learn. Yeah, and in these past few days that I started this journey, I did face some tremendous problems or some challenges along the way, as you know. And in this video, I'll be sharing some of the most challenging patterns that I got in these past few days, and hopefully, we're gonna start with mathematics. Yeah, as people say, mathematics is very important in machine learning, and they are very, very correct. But on the other side, uh, it is actually overwhelming for most especially for those who are just started with mathematics, or for those who are not very vigilant when learning mathematics in their high school or their primary school levels. Mathematics, it's actually a very core concept when studying machine learning. But I did find a very, very huge problem, or a very, very downside, when I was doing my research in mathematics. The concepts that were used, or the concepts that are used in machine learning, they are very simple for those who are competent with mathematics, or for those who are competent with research, or for those who are very, very into this action of machine learning. It is actually very easy for those guys to maneuver around with mathematics. It was actually a very big burden for me, but how I maneuvered around it was to do more research about the topic. For example, at the moment I'm in linear algebra, and what I did mostly was to look up these videos on how concepts are being implemented using this specific kind of topic, or linear algebra, and I found out that it has significantly helped me in many better ways. And for those who may be having this mindset of jumping into topics, you may find out that this may haunt you in the later concepts to come, because mathematics, like it or not, you have to implement it into this other side of machine learning. So it's far better to understand a concept, even if it takes you weeks to understand it, or even if it takes you days to understand it. It is actually really, really time rewarding to actually first focus on that specific concept, to gain the very, very basic insights on that specific concept, so that it can help you maneuver around into some other topics. The third thing is the mindset, or the motivation to do all the stuff that I'm doing. And yeah, there are times that I got to face this problem, or this mindset of, was this really the right thing to do, or was this really the right movement for me to incur in? And it is actually what I'm really battling in with in terms of YouTube and in terms of learning machine learning. But this goes into the concept of why I started all this, why I'm interested in moving, why I'm interested in doing this public speaking, why I'm interested in YouTube, why I'm interested in machine learning. It all goes into the why am I doing this. And like you guys who are watching me out there, to have a really, really strong why, and also to have the backbone of friendships who are really encouraging you to maneuver around in these in these downfalls or in these kind of bad moments as you move. Because, like it or not, these are points that may hinder us to move forward. But if we maneuver around with these steps and we decide to move on, maybe we'll reach to an extent of where we are thankful that we maneuvered around with it. And yeah, the third thing is the time and energy. At the moment, I'm doing a 7 to 7 job. That is from Monday to Friday. I do a 12-hour job, and at times I find it really. I was finding it, and I'm still finding it really hard or really difficult for me to put in that energy that I put on weekends or some other stuff that I have energy. The consistency is actually very hard for me to keep on going. But in these times, as I talked in my previous point, these are the times that you have to be as consistent as possible or as relentless as possible. Even a little progress of 30 minutes of reading or 30 minutes of practice can actually be of tremendous hope for your journey along the way. So for those guys out there who are working at the same time trying to maneuver around with this skill, I would urge you guys to keep pushing, even though your steps may seem small, but they're actually giving you that momentum to move forward. So yeah, keep on pushing. And then the last point is not setting systems. Not setting systems is actually regrettable for most of you guys. And as you know, guys out there, most especially those who are working at the same time trying to maneuver around with this skill, time is something that you can't take for granted. You have to improvise each and every minute that you have. So this is better done by actually setting a system that can help you to specify each time that you have. May it be for practice, may it be for learning, or anything else. So it's actually a very, very good idea to set aside time for you to create your systems that may help you guide onto this journey along the way. At the moment, I'm still reading these two books, Hands-on Machine Learning and Mathematics for Machine Learning. And also I've tried to embark on a classification problem or classification project that hopefully by the end of this week I'll be finishing it up and showing you to you guys. Never know. And yeah, lastly but not least, for you guys out there who are starting out this journey, you should know that you're not alone. And the reason as to why I did create this platform is to encourage you guys to have a group of guys like me starting out this journey, so that we could share some insights, share some of our battles, or help one another along the way. And if you are one of those guys, please subscribe, and yeah, let's gain this momentum along the way.